What's going on, guys? This is a sequel to the video I made yesterday. I wasn't planning on making a second video, but I want to explain what happened. I made it 15 miles down the road in that Mack truck that I showed you in that video, and apparently the sensor was missing out of the transmission, and when the transmission would warm up, it would blow oil everywhere, all over my tow vehicle, all over the back end of the truck. I thought the rear tail housing gasket went out of it, but it wasn't. So I pulled over to get me something to drink, take a leak. Noticed oil everywhere. I thought, oh no, they're going to tow this. Long story short, I got a hold of somebody that cares. They said, drive it back to the place. They got a big shop. They'll fix you right up. Drove it back to the place that had big shop. They had to get the part the next day, which is today. So they should have that truck ready here shortly, and I should be on my way. But I couldn't sleep last night. It was driving me nuts about this tow bar, and I did not like those clamps on there. So I came up with an alternative. So here's what I came up with. I just went to a welding shop, and for $5, I bought this little pipe, and I took this bolt out right here, and I put a couple washers on here. So what that's going to do is not let that bar right here slide back and forth, which jogs my vehicle to the left. And you know, I don't want that, because it puts added stress on stuff it doesn't need to have stress. And so what I was trying to tell somebody in the comments on the last video was right here, this had gotten loose and it started wearing into this piece of steel, and I had not noticed it until today. So I just threw a couple of washers on here, which, you know, I'm all about washers, and threw that on there, tighten that stuff down. It's going to work great. And matter of fact, these are the incorrect washers, so I'm going to get other washers from Tractor Supply, but these are hardened steel washers. And another thing that I do is right here. So I stay at a hotel very seldom, but when I do, I don't have to worry about some jackass stealing my tow bar. You could put pins in here like what the picture has, but I like bolts, because, you know, some crackhead thief isn't probably going to carry a bunch of variety of wrenches and sockets and bolts, ratchets and whatnot to, you know, take shit apart. But I left this one right here a little. I didn't tighten this because I wanted to show you in the video. I don't know if you could see where it's starting to dig into the metal. So it was a lot worse on the other arm. Let me show you the other side. Where is it? All right, there we go. All right, can you see how it's loose? It's just loosened up over time from about 80,000 miles, or maybe 100, I don't know, of towing it down the road. So what that'll do, eventually it'll dig into the metal, and, you know, you'll have issues. But all this was caused because of this pin here was faulty and stopped working, broke, whatever happened to it. But I do have a rebuild kit for this tow bar, and it comes with a variety of stuff. You could look up, see what's in the rebuild kit. But that Stowmaster company, that's Roadmaster. It's Stowmaster, Roadmaster, it's all in one and the same. But basically, those people took good care of me, and they sent me a rebuild kit free of charge. And then here's another place that I'm starting to show wear. Let's look at this. See? So I'm going to tighten all this up before I do the next vehicle. So, I mean, it's not so much on that side, but it is on this side. You don't want none of that crap going on. So that's what we got. That's a sequel to the last video. Had a lot of questions and stuff, so that's what we're working with today. I'm up the street, not showing the location where I'm picking up, because, you know, I don't want to get in trouble. But I'm going to get out here. I'm going to try to make some damn money.